Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to a review of the 100 Girlfriends Season 2, Episode 6. Now, you know, it's great that I woke up and watched this show because this show brings so much joy, so much excitement that I love this equal arc as it is. Now, I want to dedicate this episode to one person only in this episode. And I understand this is an equal episode. I get it. This is her moment to be part of the family. I get all that. I want you to look at my wall right here. I want you to look very closely who I have. I want you to look. That is Shizuka. That is Shizuka. Shizuka is the heart and soul of this baseball team. Shizuka is so much heart and soul that if I ever see someone makes her cry, I'm gonna break you. I'm gonna break you, bitch. You hear me? So if I see somebody make Shizuka my girl of the 100 Girlfriends, if I see her, if I ever see her cry, I'm coming after you. Now, like I said, this is a baseball team. I get it. But again, if I see her cry, I'm gonna be mad. But the reason why I bring that up because this episode was so attention for me. Yeah, references, especially so many references in this one. But I'm gonna get to it. So rather, let's get right to it, the review. Okay. We're now the Rentaru family versus Team Jurassic. These Jurassic girls like shaped like bodies. You got one who's just like a Tyrannosaurus. You got one hair like a Tyrannosaurus Rex. You got one who's like a Velociraptor. You got one as a pterodactyl. If you know your dinosaurs, go watch Jurassic Park. Now let's see. Iko, great batter by the way. Great hitter by the way. I have nothing against her. She put on a show. I mean, she's a dominant player. Now you got these two lizard girls. They got their own dynamic duo here. Hold on. Let me put this up just to understand what I'm talking about because I took little notes on this. What did I do with it? Oh, here we go. Okay. So back to what I was saying. Sorry, a little delayed. So they all going up the bat, and Kurane, the Tsundere queen of this series, her like, dang, no joke. That was no joke. It's hard to take them down with this one. Now they have references, but I'm gonna get to them later. I want to get to this whole batting thing. So they put on a bad performance. You know, they was going to bad and then in and out. You know, regular innings. And then when it got to the top of the seventh inning, oh God, it was crazy. I mean, everybody's trying all that. And then this lizard girl, this freaking lizard girl came up to Shizuka, and when she was second base, told Shizuka, hey, you're the weakest link. Your team can't win because of you. You're the weakest link of this team. You should leave. And that moment kind of like irks me because you made Shizuka cry because she's the weakest link of the team of the Rentaru family. So as a result of that, it was like, yo, I wanted to like legit cry and punch that lizard girl in the face. Cause like I tell you this, and I'll say it again, anybody who makes her cry, I'm coming after you. Anybody who makes any of my waifus cry, I will kill you. If you made Hinata cry, I'm coming after you. You made Shizuka cry, I'm coming after you. You made Sumi cry, I'm coming after you. You made Nami cry, I'm coming after you. You made Rangiku cry, I'm coming after you. Wait, Shizuka crying, yo. I felt bad because she lost all that confidence. I understand this episode's an equal episode, I get it. But this episode was mostly on Shizuka's highlight reel. This was mostly on Shizuka's highlight reel because she is the anchor to this team. She is the anchor. She is the embodiment of this team. Shizuka is the heart and soul of this team. It's like without Shizuka, there will be no 100 Girlfriends. Let me just say it again. If you take her out the equation, there will never be a 100 Girlfriend. She is the light. She is the light of the Rentaru family. And am I right or am I wrong? So when they saw Shizuka crying. When their whole team saw her crying, everybody went in Super Saiyan. She, like I said, she's the one that makes everybody Super Saiyan. Everybody went Super Saiyan. Karane went to Super Saiyan. Hakurei went Super Saiyan. Ika went Super Saiyan. Everybody went Super Saiyan. And it's funny. You know what's ironic is that watching this, I'm like, wait a minute. We just had Dragon Ball Daima. And there was a Super Saiyan 4, if I'm not mistaken. It crashed the internet. So much so that it crashed Crunchyroll. So it crashed Crunchyroll, and then we just had a good moment, Super Saiyan moment in Dragon Ball Daima and that episode, to a point where it got to this episode today and it went Super Saiyan. How ironic is that? Yesterday we had this episode, now this episode goes Super Saiyan. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is fantastic. That's fantastic. So they all went in Super Saiyan. They felt fully charged up, gonna kick ass. Okay, so let's bring up the first batter, the Tsundere. Let's bring up this. Oh yeah, and not only got Super Saiyan reference, Dragon Ball Z reference, there was a Dora-based reference. Now, I don't know who knows Doraemon. Doraemon is one of those underrated animes because people don't know Doraemon like that, and I get it. Doraemon is an old catch anime, like very unique, old, but it's one of those many like vault. It's like an vault of anime, and Doraemon is one of them. And then you got that Shaolin-based anime, but Shaolin-based, but I'm gonna get to that later. But again, I like the reference they did in Dragon Ball Z. Not only when they made Super Saiyan, but you got God as Master Roshi. I like the 100 Girlfriends because it's like they've taken every anime from the past to the present and bringing it to us just to be known by. And speaking of the 100 Girlfriends, I'm waiting for that scene when Rentaro had that long, luscious paragraph of him loving the girls. I want that. I hope if the voice actor does this, then my God, I gotta meet him. But back to what I was saying. Okay, so you got the Tsundere Queen up to bat. That was that. Okay, then what's her name? Oh, my bad. The next batter was Kurisei. And Kurisei using her height, her drugs to shrink her down to size. She went from tall to short just to shrink the size, just to steal the base. And then it's the mom, Hari, the MILF girl. The MILF. She was running, but then her tits actually landed on the base. So it's like, okay, that I guess the lesson for that one is that big tits actually save games. Then Shizuka up the bat. Oh my god, Shizuka the princess. Shizuka is our beloved princess. She has grown so much. If you go back to like in that eating contest where she was munching, she was like an adorable little chipmunk. And now in this episode, she evolved from a chipmunk to a little dog because I was rooting for her. She was running, like, I get it, she's not the fastest. But when she hit the ball, matter of fact, I'm gonna use this bat. I'm gonna use this Ramon as a bat. She used the bat and turned upside down to hit it all squinty like it and just hit it. And then she's running like, I'm sorry, I'll make it. And she was running. It's like the first base pitcher was looking at her like, oh, she's also lost little puppy who died last year. She has the eyes of puppy dog eyes. How can you not put a no on Shizuka? How can you not? Like, okay, look, I said it before and I'll say it again. I don't want to spoil how many girlfriends he got because I know people don't read the manga, but this Shizuka is #1 as the best girl in the 100 Girlfriends. She's in my top 3 for a reason. She's in my top 3. I'm sorry. She's in my top 3. Now. And again, she stole first base. Now the bases are loaded. And now it's Iku. Iku's last ditch hope. Now, her backstory as to why she's falling back in this episode, because when she hit a home run, she hit a girl in the back of her head and she was bleeding. And I get it, because it traumatized her. Because you see all the fans there, and she's scared if she hit the ball, even if, because that happens in real sports. In real sports, when they hit the ball and it goes to foul base, it knocks them it knocks the people, the audience out. Like I remember there was a sports. I remember there was one in the sports where the guy hit the ball, and it hit one of the fans, and it was a foul ball, but it felt so bad because it didn't mean to land there. So for her, I get that traumatized experience that she experienced. Okay, so in that last swing with that last ditch, it not only but it ripped up her uniform. She was in her underwear, and it led to like Shaolin soccer reference. I don't know if you know Shaolin soccer, but the whole vibe was just Shaolin soccer. So much so, hit the bat, and Rentaru landed right in that spot. It was like a freaking, like holding up a Kai blast, and he got it. They won it by a grand slam, and they won. And then that last moment when Iku came up and kissed her, she's like, "I love you." That was a blessing. But I do like the post after credits after that, where everyone, where all the teams are together. Like win, lose doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're a fam. I mean, win, lose doesn't matter. We're all a team. We stick together no matter what. And not only I like how everybody is feeding Shizuka, because Shizuka is the MVP. Shizuka is the MVP of this episode. I'm sorry. I understand this is Iku's episode. I truly get that. Don't get me wrong. But Shizuka is like I said, the heart and soul of this episode, that she transcended her wings. She's one of many girls like Hinata, like Bochi, like Komi, like Subi, all these shy girls to rise up and prove that they are better. And Shizuka is one of many. So much so that the two girls, even the lizard girl, I forgive her now because she apologized. You know what I mean? It takes one episode to prove me wrong that she could be sorry. And just like this, she is sorry. She's sorry. She's like, "I'm sorry here," and they're all feeding her. So yeah, MVP is Shizuka. But overall, this was an amazing episode. This was an amazing episode. I do like the concept of all these references they have, with the Shaolin reference, the Dragon Ball reference, the Doraemon reference. It's really good. But again, Shizuka is the MVP of this episode. Shizuka is the best girl in the 100 Girlfriends by far. Love you, Shizuka. So now that Iku's added to the list of harems that Rentaro has, the goat of harems, we're gonna see more girlfriends along. Well, a lot. There's more. And we'll see. So Iku's arc is done, and another girl gonna have another arc. So let's look forward to it. So thank you for watching my review of it, and I'll see you soon.